Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about the role of emotional intelligence in legal job interviews. Just when you thought all you needed was a degree and some legal jargon, employers threw at you a curveball by wanting someone with emotional intelligence. Because being able to talk about habeas corpus isn't going to be enough anymore. But fear not. With EI, you too can manage your emotions and understand those of your co-workers. So it's like having a superpower, but instead of being able to fly, you can be nice to people. So grab your notepads and get ready to pretend like you care about your co-workers' feelings, because in this world of law, it's not going to be about winning cases, but about winning hearts. So let's get started on this emotional roller coaster ride. Now we'll try to understand emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's own emotions and those of others. It comprises of 4 components, that is self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. In the legal profession, where interpersonal relationships and communication are critical, having high emotional intelligence is crucial for success. Improving emotional intelligence requires self-reflection, identifying one's emotional triggers, and actively seeking feedback from others. Why do you think is emotional intelligence important in legal job interviews? So legal job interviews are much more than just evaluating a candidate's legal knowledge and skills. Employers are increasingly recognizing the importance of EI in the workplace, especially in the legal profession. In this section, we'll delve into why EI matters in legal job interviews and how interviewers assess these during the interviews, and also some examples of questions that can evaluate a candidate's EI. Now I'll tell you why exactly it matters. In legal job interviews, it's not just about what you say, it is also about how you say it. EI can play a significant role in how well you perform during an interview. So employers want to see how well you can manage stress, communicate effectively, and navigate difficult questions or situations. Being able to demonstrate high levels of EI can differentiate you from other candidates and increases your chances of landing the job. Now I'll tell you how interviewers can assess EI. Now that happens in several ways, including evaluating a candidate's body language, tone of voice, responses to interview questions, etc. They may also ask you situational questions to gauge how the candidate would handle specific scenarios. Here are some examples of questions that interviewers might use to assess your candidate's EI. Can you tell me about the time when you had to deal with a difficult situation or a person in a workplace, and how did you handle it? How did you manage your emotions during high-pressure situations such as tight deadlines or challenging cases? How do you build rapport and trust with clients and colleagues? And can you give an example of a time when you had to communicate difficult or complex information to a client or a colleague? Answering these types of questions require a high level of emotional intelligence. So the candidates who can articulate their thoughts clearly, manage their emotions effectively, and show empathy towards others are more likely to impress the interviewers and stand out from the competition. Now to wrap up, I'll tell you some tips on how to flaunt your emotional intelligence in legal job interviews. Tip 1. Tune in and turn on your active listening skills. Tip 2. Don't let the interview jitters ruffle your feathers. Use some stress-busting techniques to show that you can handle pressure with grace. Tip 3. Show off your empathy and understanding skills. Acknowledge the interviewer's point of view, ask thoughtful questions, and show concern or understanding to demonstrate that you can connect with others on an emotional level. Tip 4. Bring in your self-awareness. Tip 5. Communication is the key, so make sure you're demonstrating clear and concise communication skills. So with these strategies in your legal toolbox, you'll be able to showcase your emotional intelligence during the job interviews and stand out from the flock of candidates. So good luck and fly high. For more such content, don't forget to visit our website yourlegalcareercoach.com, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.